essential. Mix 1 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 essential. essential. Mix 1 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 essential.
We're live. Yo, what's up? It's oh, we're live. Just so everybody knows, my dog Dylan's sick as fuck, so he ain't gonna be really talking. So Mix 1 Essentials. I'm the tastemaker, Lalo. Make all the mixes. Look out for mix number 5 coming out soon. I got Chris Cash on there. A bunch of other people. This is my co-host, Raul, a.k.a. Drop, a.k.a.
What's up?
Pineapple Head.
Yeah, boy.
We ain't gonna hear a squeak out of Dylan today because this man is not.
I told him to learn sign language. That's pretty cool.
Go visit us at mix1essentials.com. Got new merch out. So we're gonna jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Favorite artist this week?
This week. It's kind of hard. The 3 albums we're going to talk about today, they're pretty much my favorite artists this week, which is Roddy, Ricch, Eminem, and Mac Miller. It's a tie. But I think Roddy beat him by a little bit, though. By a little bit.
Man, I like Eminem's album.
That shit was hard.
Everybody's kind of talking shit about it. They're like,
That
nah.
shit was hard. That shit.
He went hard on that Godzilla song with Juice WRLD.
Like, you know, when he started spitting like the verse super fast, all I could think is when like Godzilla like shoots his beam, and I'm like, that's what he's doing right now.
He's still going?
Yeah, yeah. That was stupid good though.
I like looked away and I looked back and I was like, damn, he's really going. And then I held it for a second. I was like, man, this is not one take. I was like,
if it was, that would be amazing.
This is not the rigor mortis take.
The rigor mortis. Shout out, Kendrick.
Nah, that shit was hard though.
Yeah, that shit.
Juice WRLD went hard on it.
Yeah,
too.
I like that. I like the combination. It was a strange combination. Never thought that would happen, but as you can see, he's got a lot of more modern collaborators.
Yeah.
You know, more in the modern times. He still got Royston. What was it, 5'9" or something?
Yeah.
He's good in that song. Oh, that shit was banger. I like that hook.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be number 2 though.
I
think
two.
Roddy Ricch is still number 1.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch is definitely number 1 on Apple Music at least.
I can't stop. I probably heard his album like.
Oh yeah, it's like
3 or 4 times right now.
Yeah, I went around. I went from Roddy to Mac Miller. No, yeah, to Mac Miller, then to Eminems, and then I just kept going in that order, back and forth, but I always found myself listening to Roddy a little more than, or Roddy, you know, a little more than Eminem and Mac Miller, even though everybody's album was really good. Yeah,
on Roddy's album, I like what is it? The Boom Boom Room video?
Yeah.
That shit went hard. I didn't even like the song at first. And now I fucking like the High Fashion one.
Yeah, music videos can change the outcome of a song. Kind of reimagines the song.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see it like that, like when I heard it.
Right, yeah. I mean, it wasn't my favorite song either, but it was. I'm pretty sure the music video, I haven't seen it yet, was pretty good though.
Yeah, he came out. Yeah, he's come out with a bunch of shit right now. I think he got nominated for that one Grammy with Nipsey Hussle for what is it? Fuck. It's the last song he did. It's the last song that he fucking had with Nipsey.
I think I heard it too.
Yeah.
I just can't remember the song or the name. But yeah, that was a good song though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna win that shit. And then I saw some shit about YG getting locked up right before the fucking Grammys.
Really?
And he was supposed to perform. He was supposed to perform a Nipsey Hussle song or something, or like a tribute or something.
Do you know for what? Allegedly for what?
It was like arrested in his house for.
Oh, didn't even make it there.
Yeah, it was before the weekend. Arrested for robbery.
Really?
Robbery.
You're making all that money and you still robbing?
No, that's tough.
I bet you they're trying to like. It's probably like one of his crews did it, and then they're trying to tie him into it because he's, and I don't know, just making wild assumptions. But that's crazy. Make that much money and still robbing shocks me. Man,
and I heard a couple of songs off of like Mac Miller's like album. I didn't finish the whole album because the songs I heard were kind of long. I was like, damn.
I listened to a couple. I listened to the whole album. It was pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah, it was like you were saying earlier. It definitely is better than the last albums from the last passed away artists. R.I.P. to all of them. Lil Peep and X. I feel like like we were talking earlier, like their albums kind of did sound a little bit unfinished, and but what can you do? But yeah, Mac Miller's album was pretty good. I mean, quality. It was still like regular Mac Miller. There wasn't really much of a like a shock to like a different sound or anything, but it was still pretty good. Like his quality never dropped. I mean, he's got his better albums and other people's opinions and and whatnot, but I think they're all pretty good quality regardless of which one you want or like.
Yeah, I heard the song. I heard it was like that Circle song. What was it? It was like one with him on an owl and then another one with him in a studio. It was like on YouTube. They sounded pretty good. I like Mac Miller. There's sometimes like I wasn't like the biggest fan, but he was good all the time.
Yeah.
Even when he started.
Did you see his Deathbox performance?
what was it? The
Desk box or something like that.
oh,
It's like
the tiny desk.
yeah, the tiny desk
Yeah, tiny desk,
performance.
yeah.
I like that. That was pretty good. I didn't really expect him to be that good of a vocalist.
Yeah, Tiny Desk. I fuck with Tiny Desk. I like watching like T-Pain on there.
T-Pain was hard.
Lizzo was good. Tyler the Creator was good on there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a bunch of people that went in that. Fuck. Yeah. Well.
But yeah, man. I mean, Rowdy still came up above them all and beat them all. It's funny how, you know, Justin Bieber was trying to get up there. Selena Gomez, I think, expected to be number one.
Expected to get coronavirus.
No, dude, that's serious.
We have our first case.
No, don't fuck around. Don't fuck around.
You've been eating snakes. You've been going to Chinatown.
All right, man. No. But anyway,
Mix One face mask coming out soon.
Yo, that's serious. Just stay, good hygiene. Stay healthy. Eat, sleep,
Don't
repeat.
eat snakes.
Anyways, yeah, man. After a while, listening to Eminem's album, man, that thing had so many bangers. I feel like everything was a little something for everybody. I feel like he spread the album a little bit wide, but it's still all pretty good. The quality was, as always, is really good. I mean, it's Eminem. He's got all the production tools he needs.
He's gonna come out with a video for every song.
Yeah.
Eminem knows what he's doing. He's gonna have a whole tour and shit.
I mean, that thing was hard. I wouldn't mind.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind listening to it like in person.
He's gonna have like a little play with his like shows, probably some crazy shit. Like
How long has it been now? Like his career?
Eminem?
Yeah,
it's fucking gotta be like 20 years.
20 years,
No.
hard, and he's
90.
still like pumping music out, like quality music.
Almost 20 years, I think.
Yeah, it might not be like consecutively. I'm pretty sure he's had like a gap, like maybe like a 3-year, 4-year gap, maybe even more. But all in all, like when he does drop, people do listen, and then they do, at least pay attention.
Yeah, a couple people I know told me they can't even look at him the same. It's like
It's whatever.
it's tough.
Hey, people are gonna have their opinions. Some people are stuck with a certain generation or a certain time, and that's to each his own.
He was like the first meme rapper.
Was he?
I think so.
Man.
When you do like all those like songs with like D12 and like
Right.
the Chihuahua, and this real Slim Shady, like everybody dyed their hair blonde.
Yeah, that was epic.
Everybody's dyeing their hair blonde still.
Yup.
Yeah.
Damn, I remember that music video, all those Eminem lookalikes. I really thought, I was like, damn. And they find a bunch of, people that look like him. Just dye their hair.
Man.
All in all, pretty good album. It was excellent. I'm not sure where it charted, but I think it was somewhere. Well, at least on Apple Music, it was somewhere in the top, maybe 10. At least in my opinion. I'm not sure. We could probably check.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't even think I answered the question for favorite artist this week.
Yeah, who is your favorite artist?
It's probably Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
I can't stop listening to that song. The Something to Say, and then the one with him in Moneybag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are probably like the. I got them on the new mix, but I can't stop listening to them.
Hey, shout out Lil Baby, out there producing the music.
Yeah, we got Lil
What
Baby,
up, peeps?
Da Baby,
Da
Weezy
Baby.
F Baby.
Yeah. Did you listen to the new Stunner for Vegas? Stunner for Vegas, bro. I mean, it ain't like he's the best rapper or nothing.
He's pretty good.
But that kind of shouting that he was doing, it wasn't shouting, but it was like, it's pretty like amped up. The way he raps and everything, kind of like throws it at you. Fucking like pretty different sound. I mean, of course, it's like a trap rapper, but it's pretty, pretty unique for his for being in a pool full of a lot of the same sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he has. It's kind of like how what's his name? 𝐂𝐏𝐑𝐈𝐆 is to like Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't got like the same sound all the way, but the flows sometimes are like a little similar.
Right.
But it's pretty good. It's not like They're just copying each other.
Yeah, they got their own things going on and
Yeah.
their own sounds, and
Yeah, the Son of Fort Vegas. I like that one song with him and Offset, and then the 𝐂𝐏𝐏𝐿 has that one fucking song with Young Dolph when they're like doing the what is it, the Next Friday?
yeah.
Their remake.
Oh yeah,
with
I think I heard that one. That was
the,
pretty good.
The guy with the beanie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
hell yeah. Or like when Offset was at the Waffle House walking on the counters.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
Yeah.
music video. Also, song that went hard. The Migos are still, the Migos still got it. They're in there hanging in there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Justin Bieber out there reaching, Roddy Ricch trying to help him out. He was reaching hard, but it's whatever. Sometimes you can't get what you want.
I think Selena got a little ahead for a little bit. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think she was. I think when she dropped
For a date.
No, don't say that.
Oh no.
Give them the props. They're still musically talented in some ways.
Hell yeah.
But it just wasn't their month, their day, their week. Is all Roddy.
I think this is like his classic.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Roddy's in there, and he came out of the blue. I remember when you first introduced me to him, and I wasn't thinking too much of it.
It was like him and outside of his house.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was still a good. It was still a good song. I enjoyed the song.
Why is every video in the parking lot?
Because house arrest.
Yeah.
But he came in. I wonder who promotion wise and just producing. Who did he work with?
I think I saw he's been doing it for a long ass time because I saw him post something about him wanting to be a rapper since 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Academics just reposted it.
That goes to show, never quit. You never know when your time might be right around the corner.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, you have to have good, strong hustle mentality to so 2016, what is it today? 2020, 4 years. Now he's on top. Or at least you can say he's on top. He's got credibility now.
Yeah, if he's outselling Justin Bieber, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got credibility, man. That man worked his way up there.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, eventually, maybe Justin Bieber and Selena might have another big album. They might join forces and just put out a collaboration album. That would be weird.
It'd be kind of fire. A Kendrick and Roddy Ricch album would be fire.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
It's like an out the blue.
If Dr. Dre would produce it, too, it would be kind of cool.
Would you want the, old school sound?
Man, I wish that Roddy Ricch got to do an album with Nipsey Hussle. That would have been fire.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. Dude.
Yeah. And then with Nipsey and, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit would have been nice.
They did one fucking
Where's-
song.
where's-
The Racks in the Middle. That was the name of
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
song.
that's what it was.
Racks in the Middle.
Where was Rowdy from?
Compton.
Compton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
I think they're in the same set and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's weird.
It's crazy.
I mean, it is what it is, Hope YG gets out of it.
Yeah, no, this is going to be fire.
You ever think an artist that comes from that situation can ever really leave that place?
No.
Right? It's
It's
what?
their family.
Yeah.
They grew up there.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah.
But do you think I feel like there's got to be some progression made. Nipsey, R.I.P. to Nipsey. He didn't go out with in vain. He left a lot of different ways of thinking, and even though they're all who they are, and I feel like everybody in that game trying to come out and be on top of the music industry is pretty much has gained a lot of wisdom from Nipsey, and Roddy could be one of them. Maybe Roddy used a little bit of that wisdom to climb to the top. Or whatever, I'm just making speculations. Hashtag not fake news. Hashtag fake news. But yeah, man. Who you think's got to be the next artist coming out? Cause yeah, did you ever hear about those? You remember that one song? What's it? It's that those two dudes who came out of the blue with that one song talking about.
Ray Sherman.
No, no. Yo, what happened? I mean,
Those two dudes. Which two dudes?
Which
the
two
new
dudes?
Boys,
The
the
new-
B2K. No, I'm joking.
oh man, B2K. Isn't that
It was like Omarion.
Yeah. Oh my
The
goodness.
the other cast members of Love and Hip Hop.
Is that where they all went?
I think so, or something.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're getting paid.
Get the bag.
Get the bag. Secure the bag.
Get the strap.
Get the strap.
No, now he 50 Cent's now he post fucking stars the app.
Yeah. The app.
Yeah.
Dog, 50 out there making moves.
Hell yeah.
Just
bro.
different moves, you know. He went and did his thing in the music industry, and then just said, "All right, I'm gonna go see what's up with over there." You know, he's gonna collect them the bags. My dog.
Bro, I want to go watch this one guy. His name is like Alex Rose.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he does like Spanish R&B and shit.
Yeah.
And he had like his hype man or like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He like freestyled on a fucking beat, and then it like switched up to like a 50 Cent beat. But
Oh, really?
But he was like he was rapping in like Spanish.
Oh,
was-
okay.
It was pretty good.
Damn. It was
Hell yeah.
live, right?
Yeah, that shit was live. It was in Orlando.
Oh,
It was
really?
in what's that called?
What was the artist's name?
Guilt nightclub. Alex Rose. I don't know his hype man's name.
His hype man was hype.
His hype man or his like I don't know his like backup singer or whatever.
Okay.
Or his backup guy.
Shout out Alex Rose and the performance.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's fucking packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got an
I
audience.
couldn't
then.
fucking move.
Dang. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But no, remember that artist with they did that music video and they were like kind of using puppets.
Kind of using puppets.
Yeah, because it was like puppets for a little while and then it was just them in real life.
What's it? D12.
No, it's just those recent guys. It's like YBB or something like YBN.
Oh, you mean YNW Melly?
No.
Because he uses puppets for the video.
Oh yeah, he does.
He does use puppets because
What the heck's with the puppet trend?
he's in jail or prison.
Oh man.
He can't do a music video, so they got his stunt
I
double.
swear, this man, somebody's in the music
He gets
industry.
His puppet gets his chain snatched.
Yo, no.
That'd be crazy.
Yo, that'd be fun. No. Yo, but somebody in that industry right now, the music industry, with a bunch of puppets, just like making a bunch of money right now because all these music videos with puppets in them.
Do like Sesame Street,
Yeah.
fucking rapper version.
Oh my goodness.
You remember
That would be crazy.
Remember that one show? What was it? The Crank Yankers or something?
Mm-hmm. All
Right.
puppets, phone calls.
Yeah, the puppet. Yeah, the prank phone calls and shit with the puppets.
Mm-hmm. Did they have music, like licensed music to play? No, right? It was just like, what was the intro?
It was a song. It
Is
was
it
like
song?
yeah. Yeah, that shit was on old Comedy Central with like old Dave Chappelle, like Carlos Mencia, and
Yeah.
fucking I can't remember right now.
No.
I like the old stand-ups on there. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that was crazy though. But anyways, those artists, those long hair. Anyways, there's these two artists, and they're coming out with like he made one song, and I thought he was a one-hit wonder. You know, I thought it was made him one hit, but I don't know much about the artist, so just making random speculations. And anyways, now that he's coming out with this other dude, so he switched up. I guess he's tag teaming with another dude. I don't know what the situation is, but anyways, they're making pretty good songs. They got like he went from. I mean, their first breakout single got in the millions, and then they got the whole Genius Verified thing. When they were
Wait, who is it?
I forget their names, but we'll probably do in the post, plug them in. But anyways, yeah, they so now he's popping, man. He's popping. He's coming out with new sounds, new music. I kind of started digging it. It was a little weird at first when I first heard the first single. After a while, it kind of grew on me. Listened to a couple more songs. He has a different, person rapping with him, and they're going pretty hard. They dropped a music video that was like them, those like detective, like in the early 90s
Yeah.
detective style, like like music videos, fast cars, shootouts, helicopters, and whatnot. And they're just going around robbing people.
What is this, Bad Boys 2?
It's something. Nah. Yeah, they were robbing people in the music video at least, but it had a weird sound, but they made it work. So, anyways, yeah, like I feel like they're coming around the corner. I don't know how long careers like that last. I guess if you don't produce the music, then you're gonna fall off. If you don't if you're not a staple name, like Roddy, I feel like he can go and like wait a year now, and he'd be straight. You know what I mean?
He's not gonna wait. He's gonna be like a Rick Ross.
He's gonna start signing everybody.
Fucking like 10
He's gonna
years.
find his Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And his who else?
He got a song with Meek Mill.
Yeah, I know. It's in the album. But who else? You know what happened to Gunplay? Gunplay was pretty fire.
He just had a new song on on Rick Ross's album. It was pretty good.
Gunplay or Rowdy? I want a song.
He was like, oh yeah, that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah.
It was like a Rick Ross video, and he was like wearing like a ski mask and like a machete and everything.
Oh really?
And some overalls.
Yeah, man, that man's crazy. I know, like that man's attached to the street. Remember when he got in a fight with 50, and his crew jumped him? That's crazy. That's just like anybody can get touched. You just chilling in the same venue as another artist. But damn, man, people be having problems with each other. Fucks up the money. So yeah, man. Anyways, though, out of the 3 albums, if you're gonna rate them, 1, 2, 3, what's the number? Who's on 1? In my opinion, I go Roddy, Eminem, Mac Miller.
Nah, I can't really compare them because they're all number 1 overall. Though is Roddy Ricch, but
the charts say that.
Yeah.
It's not like he's for me at least it's not like he's like has a landslide win where he's like just leap bounds away from them, but it's close.
Just kind of sees Eminem. They're like, what is this? It's kind of like, I don't know. I heard some people say this shit. They like saw it as like a gimmick or something.
A gimmick? It is a gimmick. It's supposed to be entertainment. Godzilla, the way in that song, the way he like flowed.
Well, that's what I was kind of like telling. I was like, because I was kind of defending Eminem. I was like, hey, like, I remember when you'd have to listen to songs and you'd want to keep like seeing how much they're gonna like keep going. Like, they pushed it. Oh
yeah, man, definitely. Lyrical wise, nobody's touching Eminem right now.
No, I think
he sunned Kelly. Did you hear? There was a verse where he talked about him being married to somebody else and having a baby called Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, damn. And nobody's touching that man right now. But yeah, it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I guess it's whatever.
Yeah, I liked it, but I think some other people just don't understand.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah,
but it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think he broke like a world record or some shit
for that rap.
For the most words in something in a minute. I don't know what they.
Let me tell you, man. Throughout the whole song, I never really heard recycled bars.
Nah, he was always saying something.
Yeah, the topics were always different in some ways or another. The sounds were definitely different. It wasn't like a consistent sound and flow throughout the whole album like a lot of artists are doing now. Not saying that those albums aren't good either. I'm just saying it's just different, It's a different sound. Everybody's not pumping out different lyrics every other song. You're going to find a couple lyrics in the same songs. But yeah, it was pretty good. Eventually, though, I feel like he might retire. Not right now. Probably not in the next.
I thought he was gonna retire.
You thought he was gonna? I thought he was done too, but his comebacks have really said different.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, okay, this is the last one.
He just really likes to do it.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
He needed to do it though. I feel like the industry needed this. At least in some ways, hip hop is still alive through that album. In some ways. Not saying hip hop is dead or anything, because it's still, pretty much alive. It's just different. So, like, to hear certain sounds kind of blend from like old eras to now eras, it's like it makes a different combination, and it gives us something we never thought we would get from that era, and I enjoyed it. Circles was good too, though. Circles, the flow was mellow. I mean, I felt like that album was a little personal for Mac. I don't want to say it is 100%, but I could hear certain things that, depression and all that, and he was being kind of real with it all, and he wasn't like holding much back. He was just saying it how it is. And the sounds were amazing. The production, pretty good. I liked it all. He has a flow that kind of doesn't get old in a way, in my opinion. That's how I interpret his flow. Because the sound doesn't really change much. Maybe a couple, higher pitches in some songs than others, but for the most part, he stays in the same range. And the flows of the beats, they're all pretty much flowing kind of one after another. And it's pretty good, soothing album. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
But yeah.
You know who else I heard the other day? I tried to listen to what was it, Earl Sweatshirt's new album?
Oh, I didn't even hear that. He's way out there. He's out the box. He's like
out the box, bro. I'm not there.
I know his shit's a little complicated to understand.
I went back. I can go back and listen to his old shit, and
because his old stuff was like a little bit like it was like ruckus. It was like it wasn't really. He's taking it like.
Nah, it was like kind of like deep and like fresh. It was
yeah.
I don't know, like you never
for
really
his
heard,
age, right?
You never heard anyone like him, but
at that age, what was it 16,
now
14?
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to like.
It's because he has like.
Direction.
Did you see the interview he had with his mom and like at a college or something? So like they did like some interview, and they were talking like deep stuff. Like they were real personal.
Yeah, I know he's fucking deep because
I'm just saying like the stuff they were talking about. His mom's like a. What is it?
A doctor.
A doctor, right?
I know.
So like that's why his like things are complicated. I feel like because his mom's really putting the pressure on him now, and telling him like, okay, you had your fun, you played around with it. Now give me something that that's on my level, And I feel like that's what he's trying to produce in some ways or another.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, the second. Doctor.
Yeah, the Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, Dr. Earl. Dr. Earl, please report.
But that's just one speculation on, I don't really know why he is doing what he's doing. He's just doing it. And, it is a little complicated to listen to. I kind of think it's okay. I'm not saying it's bad or good yet because I haven't listened to it. But I did listen to some of his recent work. And it's all it's hit or miss for me. But I still enjoy Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah, he's good. He's got a couple songs like here and there. But I tried listening to it as like a whole, like back, like first to last, and I was like,
you couldn't make it.
I was like, no, I was like,
did you stop like one or two songs in?
There's parts where I just wanted to hit skip because like the beats he was choosing, like some of them wouldn't change, and it was just the same beat, and maybe he was like saying some other shit, but it just kind of didn't like. I don't know. I didn't catch it, bro.
Yeah, when you have the same beat flow going on throughout your whole album, it better be good.
It was like
it gets boring.
Like a boom bap beat that they just kind of
put together. It's like this basic.
Well, no, they just didn't. They never had like a transition or like a switch up or nothing.
It's the same boom bap.
And it just kind of like all the beats now. You gotta fucking build up or like like a start or like a catchy, fucking eat-oo.
I tell you what. I don't
even want to talk about the box because everybody's fucking. It's a meme.
The memes are so amazing though. The Windex.
the SpongeBob.
In the box.
Yeah.
No man. I mean, I think that sound. I mean, all this like crazy new beats we're getting is because of technology. First, the advancements in production of sounds and.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy on like. When Roddy Ricch on his album, he wasn't like really using crazy ad libs. He was just kind of making crazy noises.
Yeah, I mean Kanye,
or like he'd do like a little like singing like a weird melody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say like Roddy was inspired by Kanye, but I remember Kanye being like one of the first artists. Yeah, like I'm not saying he originated it or anything, but he's the person I first heard saying something like that. And I was like, okay, that makes sense, and why not?
It's kind of like beatboxing,
Yeah, Yeah.
And like singing.
Right. It's kind of crazy though. It's interesting, man. I mean, the music industry is leveling up and it's producing new artists, new waves, new everything. It's it's a good time to be alive, as Drake and Future would say, to be witnessing all this new music and be entertained by it all. And the fuckery, bro. The fuckery this music industry has brought. I mean, from deaths, R.I.P. to all the artists, and to like just crazy
DJ
wilding out.
academics.
Ditch your boy, DJ.
It's your boy.
I can't even do it. How does he? He probably off the hen, and then he just like.
He's got it like loaded onto like a fucking
A mixer.
yeah, a mixer. He drops the
Yeah.
clue bomb. Fucking goes in high pitched.
You know, he should sell his ad libs.
A ringtone.
Yeah, ringtone. Oh my god, the Soldier Boy way.
The Soulja Boy.
Remember, that's how he made. That's how he came up on a lot of dough, bro.
Bro, I
The ringtone.
thought Soulja Boy had the biggest come up of 2019. He was in prison,
Yeah.
jail the whole year.
Yeah, that's funny.
Tyga did kind of have the biggest come up.
No, Tyga kind of. I can disagree or I can argue in Soldier Boy's case, because, like you said, going from prison to where he got to, like, to do that all over again, that's a hard, I feel like, road to success versus like staying afloat in the game, still having a foot in the door like Tyga did, and then coming out with the banger. Not taking anything away from Tyga. I mean, Tyga's success is all due to hard work.
Due to Kylie.
Doodle Kylie. Oh, dog. He finessed Kylie.
Yeah.
For every, but not really. But then Kylie's Kylie. That's all. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, Tyga's like hitting, bro, and then he came hard. But I feel like Soulja Boy does have a case to make, because prison to where you go to still making money and coming back and still having an audience and kind of being relevant. I mean, the Drake memes. Drake. Drake? You mean the... And then he just went off. It was funny.
I just saw one where it was Lil Tecca going off.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, you
Lil
guys don't...
Tecca.
He's like, yeah, Lil Tecca. He looked
Why
like...
you mad?
Yeah. No, but what's it called? He was getting mad about people. It's like, you want me to... He said, you guys get mad that I don't reply to the comments. And then I reply to the comments, and everybody's like, oh, he's triggered.
Yeah, you'll never... I mean, shout out Lil Tecca. The Why You Mad song was a pretty good song, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. But, yeah, you can't really fight the crowd. Like, there's no... You're never going to win against the audience.
Drake against the crowd.
That'd be...
Got booed.
Oh, my goodness. He was at the wrong place, wrong time, G. Had that Drake magic didn't come through for him that day.
He should have just played a Frank Ocean song right when he walked out.
Right. Tribute to Frankie.
Psych. It's Drake.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Now all I imagine is Dave Chappelle going, psych.
Dang.
Got him.
Drake was that new shirt you got on Christmas when you thought it was a toy. Yeah, fuck.
Oh, the memes.
The meme.
The memes. The music industry. Do you think the music industry created the memes?
Yeah.
Do you think, or do you think the memes already kind of has
Created
its
the
own thing?
TikToks too.
Yeah.
All I hear now are like, you remember 𝐂𝐐𝐏?
Yeah.
How he had like the cut you off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has a fucking TikTok hit.
Does he?
Yeah. Fucking the song's called like Lottery.
Lottery.
Yeah, but everybody just cut the beginning and then like use it for a TikTok dance.
Oh, wow.
So it's like just being played more. I mean, the song's good too, but like
TikTok, man.
fucking TikTok.
Taking everything.
I think
Absorbing the power of the music industry. Growing stronger every day.
Yeah, TikTok could be like the new kind of like Snapchat,
Mm-hmm.
new Vine.
Mm-hmm. Yo, all right, man. So on like you were saying in the beginning, coronavirus, this is gonna affect music in China. I mean, it's affecting everything. Stores. I mean, just in general, business. But it's affecting business. Not saying that business is more important than health, though. I'm not saying that. Everybody try to stay healthy, but music and traveling. China's a big market for artists who maybe were depending on them. I mean, I know we don't hear a lot of Chinese rappers over here, but what was that? What was the one guy? Rich Brian, he goes by now. And I'm not saying he's Chinese or
I was
anything.
about to say, is he Chinese?
No,
I
no,
think
I'm
he
not.
might.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying though is that, you know, a lot of artists that, you know, mess with Rich Brian and whatnot, you know, they're all from Asian descent and whatnot. So, you know, it would be, you know, wise to go where you can have a crowd that's kind of natural to your core and whatnot. So, you know, that's going to affect a lot of business. I mean, a lot of people are not going to be able to do concerts right away.
Quarantined.
Quarantine, dog.
Everybody's gonna get
Who's going to
quarantined.
make the first rap song involving the coronavirus? Nah,
Corona bars.
but yeah, it's crazy though,
You
man.
saw the memes.
I mean, it's not crazy in a sense to panic, but I'm just saying, like, you know, everything that music industry is reach and how far of a reach it has, it's being disturbed a little bit by illness. We should watch out, stay healthy, listen to Mix One Essentials, and eat your vegetables.
Oh shit, we got the ad.
We got the ad. Today we're sponsored by banana wafers. Shout out the bananas.
Banana wafer.
Shout out my bananas. Rick Ross remix. Oh shit.
The pears.
The pears.
Yeah.
Oh man, when Rick Ross said the pears, I mean, it's something about being entertained by small sentences that really gets to you, you know? And that's how I feel like rap was able to just, you know, you have Eminem rapping real fast and real quick and spitting, you know, the most bars, but I feel like, you know, because we're so entertained by short sentences, that music has also been able to produce short music with short bars. And
you know what's kind of weird on that Godzilla song Eminem had?
Yeah.
His beat was like a West Coast beat. I'm trying to remember the producer.
right.
It was like I think he did a beat for like Blueface, but I was like, what the fuck? I was like kind of confused. I was like, it's like a West.
He went on
beat.
some different beats, yeah.
Yeah, it was a West Coast beat, but then it had Juice WRLD on it.
Yeah, that's what I said. The combination was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was something that you wouldn't have thought of to see, like mix Juice WRLD and Eminem.
You know, the other song I heard that was kind of crazy. It was like that Jack Harlow or something. It was like some lyrical lemonade one. It was some new kid or whatever. I think he was even on No Jumper.
Really?
Yeah, that song was fucking hard. It was like it was like what's popping, but the video was him like at a fucking like a little diner, and like the camera was in the fucking trash can. He's like looking into the trash can, and the fucking shit spinning. Yeah, that shit was different.
Yeah, man. A lot of things going on, man. The music industry, you know. Let's try to stay up and, you know, collect the bag and stay healthy.
Stay healthy, yeah.
Collect the bag, because I mean, if you healthy, you're gonna be collecting so many bags that, you know, you're not limited.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got
You got any fan questions out there?
Yeah, I was actually kind of referring about like the producers. It says, what is it? Famous Boy Lit.
Mm-hmm.
He said last week you talked about producers making rappers famous. Do you think rappers do the same for their producers?
Yes, for sure. For sure. I mean, you know, the producers that have made rappers famous, they do it because they're at a certain level that rappers who make producers famous are at. So I'm like, it's not really that, you know, you can't have both ways. It's just some people on one side and others on the other side, they have different work ethic, and, you know, they strive a little further than their colleagues. So of course you're going to have rappers that have made, you know, producers famous, or at least given them the stage to do so with their work, you know. You know, because, I mean, it's not like rappers, you know, do producers' work. It's just, you know, some rappers do have the stage to blow you up. And I feel like people like, even other producers, you know, but it's whatever. But yeah, rappers do.
Yeah.
Also.
Everybody calls that one the 𝐂𝐐𝐏 song, the lottery song.
Yeah.
They just call it the Renegade.
The Renegade.
Yeah, or some shit, because that's just like the fucking tag at the beginning of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you kind of the beat was kind of the reason that song got so big now. Because he even said it on the Genius interview.
Who do you think? But like as an example, what's a rapper that made a producer famous, or at least broke a producer to the bigger audience?
Big Baby.
Big Baby.
Made that Jetson. What is it? Jetson on a plane or Jetson something.
Yeah.
He made him, bro. The beats were hard, but the Baby.
Yeah.
And his flow made the beat hard.
Right. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
made it harder than he
yeah.
could have imagined.
Right. Because anybody else could have gotten on it, and it wouldn't have sounded probably as hard as it did.
It's not a bad thing, but
no.
I mean,
no.
That's what you want. You don't want to make a beat and have it not be the best it could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. You hope. Well, you don't hope, but you.
That's why a lot of people they lease the beats. They don't even.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, 2020 leasing beats.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely. Any other questions?
Let me check real quick.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have, Lalo.
Oh shit,
Mr. Lalo.
Yeah, make sure to check out the website mix1essentials.com. It's your boy Lalo.
It's your boy
Bro.
Pineapple Heads.
Pineapple Head.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we got new mix coming out soon.
Enjoy the music.
New interviews coming out.
See, maybe if you want to spot somebody new,
Yeah, hey, send us a link. Send us a DM if you're trying to get your video put on the website. Trying to get it sponsored and distributed. Send us a DM. You trying to do an interview.
Come through. Let's work. Don't be shy. We ain't shy. But anyways, have a good night, everybody.
Next one we out.
Mix one essential. 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 Mix one essential.